I just wanted to take a few moments to briefly elaborate on the points that I made earlier about the concerns I have about recruitment and retention in the Reading area and also in Berkshire. This is in relation to school teachers and other school staff, but also other parts of the public sector and our public services more generally. The basic problem that we have in our area is that house prices are very high, but sadly national pay scales don't always reflect these additional pressures. And this is a particular issue for a small number of areas. I'm certainly aware of similar problems as well as in the county of Berkshire, in parts of Oxfordshire, and I would imagine there may well be other scattered issues across certain parts of England. So I do hope that perhaps, having raised this issue, the Minister might be able to look into it for me, and I know the Government is working extremely hard to raise standards in education, to invest in the education system. The example I just wanted to give was of a local comprehensive school where the head teacher, or former head teacher, told me recently that in the past they'd had issues with recruitment and retention with certain subjects, and this is an issue that does occur across the country with certain shortage subjects, possibly in the case of STEM or English teaching, maybe one or two other disciplines within large secondary schools. However, because of the increase in house prices and the cost of living pressures more generally, the situation had changed over the last few years and got progressively worse during the time when the last government was in office. And last year it had reached a point where it was extremely difficult to recruit any teachers, and often there was only one applicant for any advertised vacancy. And obviously that's a challenge for any leader in any organisation, and particularly teachers and heads under extreme pressure. So I would just like to raise this today. Appreciate the work the government is doing. I also want to thank Reading Borough Council, as I said earlier, for its work on council house building, and indeed Reading University for its excellent teacher recruitment work. But if the Minister might be able to look into this, that would be wonderful.